Joined by Greg Anthony. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. Bane inside the three-point line. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Mitchell. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane with it. Garland picks him up. Morant drives in. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the free throw line.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Morant against Garland. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Morant outside. Outside, Bane. And another miss by Memphis. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Allen left side. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here's Garland for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Jackson down low. Mobley's there. Here's Brooks, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
There's Garland in the corner. Okoro with it. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Morant surveying the D, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. There's the triple. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Bane against Mitchell. To the inside, Jackson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Inside Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense. One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Morant kicks to Brooks. Outside, Bane. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
just 4 to shoot. Allen finds Mitchell. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
And a wide-open look for Payne. Oh, good with the triple. The Cavaliers trailing. Garland with it. Now defended by Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line. So hard to ask for much more than that.
Memphis has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Payne. And that one is hammered home.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Garland with it. Pass to Mitchell. With 2 seconds left. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. Lock. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
So on the floor for Cleveland. In at small forward and power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Garland against Morant. Tries the spin move. Garland kicks to Okoro. Pulls up. And it's Morant with the rebound. Memphis leading by 3. On the wing, Payne. Brooks finds Jackson. Stolen by Mitchell. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson, a screen on Mitchell. Morant passes to Jackson. And another basket for Memphis.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Payne. Okoro dishes to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Outside Jackson. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain passes to Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got his first points in this one.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Stolen by Jackson. Bain with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Brooks the pass to Bain. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. .129 left to play here in the second quarter. Garland against Morant. Kicks it out to Allen. Drills the three-pointer. Allen's got 5 now.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
55 seconds left in the first half. Garland, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland left side. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. He's got 6.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Nice D from Brooks. And so it's Memphis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of
22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. There's the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
And an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Green finds LeVert. There's the 3. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Memphis lead. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. To the wing right side. Pass to Wade. Green kicks to Wade. This one for 3. Shot clock at 6. A crossover. It's Clark with the rebound.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
First team.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Back to Jones. Here's the screen. Down low. Nifty move. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
LeVert hits both of them. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kennard setting the pick for Jones. Here's the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. But that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. LeVert the pass away. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Lopez. Jones with it. Wade picks him up. And it's Clark slamming it down.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
They kick it out to Green from past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Clark for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
Green inside the three-point line, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. LeVert kicks to Lopez. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Jones, the pass to Kennard. Inside. Here's Clark. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Mitchell against Morant. Bain with a screen on Mitchell. From downtown. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Driving in. And the rejection by Jackson. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
At the line for Memphis.
And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Adams. Jackson kicks to Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Mitchell. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And there's the whistle. Called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot two at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Stolen by Okoro. Goes up. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve. He also loves that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And then Morant grabs it in.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Mitchell against Morant. No good there. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland the pass to Mitchell. The three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Morant outside. Bain kicks to Morant. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials
Previous play is
constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. See if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Morant with a wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. Back to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. They get the rebound. The feed to Mobley. Another shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis leading by 8. Bain passes to Adams. Morant left side. And then Morant slams it in.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Grizzlies.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Bain looking around. Jackson a screen on Garland. Releases. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And here's Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is...
don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys. Whoa! I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Smart against Morant. Right side Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Now Morant. Jackson outside. The three. Williams grabs the board. Boston on offense. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. Morant against Smart. Left side, Brown. Out to Horford. Shot clock at 3. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
We've watched Morant get so good at this, instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter. And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Horford can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Morant against Smart. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Jackson outside. Offensive rebound.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Smart outside. Here's Tatum. Smart finds Horford. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Horford passes to Brown. Releases from 15. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. You know, versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Bane, and there's a 3-second violation. Boston trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brown against Bane. Here's Tatum. Over Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact. What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Here's Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Pass to Smart, and stolen by Morant. Here we go, one-on-one. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bane.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Jackson outside. He buries it from 3. Jackson's got 5 now.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Pass to Brown. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. And Brown with the stuff.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Morant with a screen on Brown. Outside Morant. Launches it. They get it back. Outside Bain. Brooks against Brown. Back to Bain. Over Smart. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's the 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Bain. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. From deep. And that's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Bain. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Back to Tatum. No good that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. From deep, Bain. Counted from distance. Bain's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it. He's picked up by Bain. Oh, deflected. Morant against Smart. Outside Tatum. Oh, Adams with the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
The kick to Tatum. Outside, Williams. Will it go? Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Williams misses. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Brown against Brooks. To the inside. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Brooks. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
Memphis has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Horford, a screen on Brooks. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Morant. Can't get it to drop. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Brown for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
Jackson, the screen. On the wing, Bane. The 3 is up. And another miss by Memphis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
A line change here for Memphis. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Brogdon with a bucket.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Brogdon against Jones. Kennard outside from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
And so it's Memphis looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Here's White. Outside for Brogdon. Back to White. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Ryan?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Aldama. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Jones against Brogdon. Pass to Conchar. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Konchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
White on the wing, defended by Kennard. That shot wide open. White's got 8.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Jones drives in. Back to Konchar. They get the rebound. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Griffin. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. White, good. White's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
They set the screen. Jones with the ball, picked up by Griffin. Back to Jones. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, B.A., to get stuck in your ways as a veteran, but give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism. I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50, 40, 90 season back in 2019.
Here's Konchar. Gets the 3 ball to go. Konchar's got 6 here in the quarter.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Brogdon up top, defended by Jones. And here's Brogdon. Jones grabs the board. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh my goodness, Luke Kennard from the next zip code. Good night.
Gallinari for 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Beautiful effort on that tip in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Outside Jones. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to 1. Tatum with it. Horford outside. 3-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Outside, Brown. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Bain. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Smart against Morant. Horford for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, this is just another way that Al Horford can beat you. He has turned himself into a quality three-point shooter.
Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bain. Takes a 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Outside Morant takes the 3. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tatum passes to Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
I'll tell you, you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Bain. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Tatum passes to Williams. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Rejected by Brown. Up top, Tatum. Horford for 3. Tatum, it's good on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Desmond Bain.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. He didn't have his feet planted.
Horford, a screen on Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, stolen by Morant.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Jackson with it. Picked up by Tatum. Jackson, the pass to Morant. From deep three-point range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Knocks it down from distance.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
To the Bulls,
many high-scoring matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school, then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the clock. The deep three from Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Brown against Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Fires from deep. They get it back. Back to Garland. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. The Celtics go the other way with it. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Fires from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Pass to Mitchell. And here is Mobley. Misses the three. And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Okoro. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Takes it out to Garland. No good off the back of the rim. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Brown. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers with another miss. Brown with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Garland, no good. Celtics leading by 4. Brown finds Tatum. Passes it to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
The pass to Okoro. Mitchell outside. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tatum drives in. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 6 points.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Garland with it, and it's Horford picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Robert Williams.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. He dishes it to Williams.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Good on the second free throw. 16 seconds left in the first. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Garland. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And here's Tatum for 3. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Tatum. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It goes on Isaac Okoro. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mitchell against Brown. There's Garland out to the right wing. Okoro wide open. He fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Outside Tatum. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Over Okoro. Here's Horford. A three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Launches it. Al Horford with the rebound.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Williams up on top. The kick out to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland left side. And then Allen slams it in.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Brown feeling out of it. Over Mitchell. Brown finds Horford. Here's Williams. Clock at 4. Up and in on the layup. Williams has got 5.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And here's Garland for 3. The shot misses. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Garland. There's Brown with the 3. Sinks the triple. Brown's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
Kicks it out to Garland. A three. There's 1:54 left in the first half. A nice shot by Okoro.
An equally gifted scorer and passer. Garland, unselfishness, it just keeps the defense on its toes.
Mitchell against Brown. Puts the move on. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Garland finds Mitchell. Fires the 3. In the corner, Okoro with it. In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Brown. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell passes to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
And finished off by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Mitchell right side, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Smart kicks to Tatum. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell against Smart. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, trying for it. Cleveland gets it back. Pass to Garland. Shoots over Brown. The deep 3 from Mitchell. No good. That would have tied it. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Wade has the open look. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Wade's got the first points of the second half here for the Cavs. Now Tatum, he has 5. Down low, it's stolen by Wade. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Green dishes to Wade. Passes it to LeVert. There's the drive. Over Smart. And he overshot that one, missing. Boston shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. The kick out to Tatum. The putback, and Williams is right there. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The pass to LeVert. Green up on top. White covering. Green kicks to LeVert. Here's Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Griffin passes to White. And yes, it's good. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Back to LeVert. Out to Wade. The tray picked off in midair. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White slams it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the lead.
And it's Osman missing. Boston leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple and creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Osman. And they get it. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Osman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Griffin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Pass to Lopez. Back to LeVert. Out to Wade. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Cornette. The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. From deep, Gallinari. He can't get that one to fall. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Lopez passes to LeVert. Out to Wade. Passes to Osman. Shot clock at 3. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 7. White the pass to Cornette. And here's Gallinari outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And he makes all 3.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
With the step back. And the pass to Osman. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Outside White. Pass to Cornette. Outside to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's Osman. And the 3 off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing up. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Cavaliers trail by 7. We've got Robin Lopez. Green is out there with LeVert, and it's Osman in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Shot, high post. Out to the wing, takes a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Osman's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Outside, Green fires the three. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brown dishes to Horford. Brown down low, under by Green. Williams kicks to Brown. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Brown the pass to Williams. Tatum on the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And he can't hit the second. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
He's just so productive. And Horford's teammates know they can rely on him because he always makes the high IQ play.
On the wing, Mitchell. On the top of the key. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now here's Smart. And stolen by Mobley.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Boston leading by 7. Brown outside. Pass to Horford. Good D by Mobley.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it there.
And he gets it to go.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Outside Tatum. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Passes it to Mitchell. Garland with it. 3-pointer. And there's the pass to Okoro. To the paint. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. There's Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Garland left side. Here's Mobley. In the corner, Okoro with it. Tatum dishes to Williams. There's Brown with the 3. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell finds Mobley. Back to Mitchell. To the inside. Stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Tatum passes to Horford. From deep. That one, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
The feed to Mobley. Dishes to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Beyond the arc. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Poked away. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Horford. Horford double team. Pass to Brown. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Left side Tatum. Launches a 3. Allen with the rebound. The deep 3 from Mitchell. No good. So we see Boston get the win here. A truly guts. Thank you, David. Great interview once again.
To the best kid in the house.
should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be. The big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at small forward. Jackson can't get it to go.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
And the basket by Bain.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here comes Cleveland. It's a three-point game. On the wing, Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
And the shot's good.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Garland against Morant. Allen pass to Mobley. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
It's hauled in by Ja Morant. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcements.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Back to Garland. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Garland, no good. Bain with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Morant. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Out to Garland. The three from Okoro. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And it's Morant again missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And the dunk by Jackson.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Morant against Mitchell. Morant with the bucket. Morant's gotten his second bucket of the game. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Memphis leading. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Morant.
This is Allen's role. He's out there to defend first and foremost and make an impact with his length.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
And then Morant with the jam. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Back to Garland. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Steven Adams.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up 9. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for Memphis, Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Outside Morant. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Mobley, no good. And here's Morant. He has 7. We're about a minute and a half.
Oh,
that's something else. Wow.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. For 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
And Morant gets it to go.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Kicks it out to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Back to Jackson. Over Garland. Jackson can't get it to go.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Here's Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Mitchell against Morant. Down low. Here's Adams. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Pass to Mitchell. With the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And Morant drops them both. 1:46 left in the first half of this game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Oh, the swat by Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. .133 left in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And here's Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Bain with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Bain. To the middle. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Stolen by Jackson. And here's the fast break. And the basket by Bain. Bain's got 5.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just feeding the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Morant, outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When you think of Dillon Brooks, his energy stands out. A guy who gives you everything he has.
And Brooks drops them both. 23 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Garland against Morant. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's stolen by Garland. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And so it's Memphis ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Robin Lopez. Karis LeVert is out there with Green. Then there's Jetty Osman. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
The 3-ball. The shot that time not on target.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Clark with a screen on Green. To the paint. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got his first 2 points.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Pass to Osman. Back to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. There's the triple. They get it back. Outside for LeVert. Back to Green. No good. A bit long that time.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
No coverage that time.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. A shot to stop the run.
I like when Kennard hustles on D. He's capable of making a difference on that end.
Fires the three. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Mobley outside. Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The three from Okoro. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Jones in the post. Guarded by Garland. Sinks it from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Allen against Clark. Garland for three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Kennard. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Clark, the pass to Jones. Here's Aldama. Kennard outside to the middle. And the basket by Aldama. 5 points in the game.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
Mitchell finds Garland. And finished off by Garland.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Inside, Aldama. Oh, the double clutch. And he sinks the layup.
Great read from Kennard, showing a selfless attitude, getting it to his teammate.
Garland against Kennard. And Mitchell with the slam.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Jones. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Second
First one falls. Jones hits them both. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. That one no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 17 at the end of the period. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4.
We've seen Kennard steadily increase his three-point shots. Terrific accuracy here.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Mobley outside. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jones from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kennard against Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Let's go with a 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Cleveland calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
And here's Clark for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Kennard outside. Hits the 3-pointer. Kennard's got 7 points for the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Memphis has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Kennard on the wing. Outside Jones. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Pass to Conchar. Out left to the wing. Clark with it. Picked up by Allen. Now here's Jones. 2 on the clock. Here's Aldama. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Kennard outside. The 3 is up. The shot off that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Mitchell, the pass to Allen.
Oh, are you kidding me? Amazing. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? It's good.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity. even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. 4-3. Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Ja Morant.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Man, good whistle there.
That free throw misses.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. Garland up top, defended by Jones. The drive by Mitchell.
Oh,
my goodness!
And one positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Kennard on the wing. Back to Conchar. Kennard outside. And here's Jones all alone. Off the left rim and out. Garland against Jones. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
Here's Kennard. It's off. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by.
To the best kid in the house.
we follow you. And you're a veteran on this crew. Great to have you with us. Thank you for the report. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now look at Memphis's starting group. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain. Clock at 6. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now Bain, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Bain. It's Morant in the corner with the teardrop. Rebound by Williams. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And Brown throws it down.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Bain with the screen on Smart. Outside, Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Adams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Back to Smart. Morant with the steal. Brooks with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson passes to Brooks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Smart. Tatum against Brooks. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Smart against Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Tatum dishes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Brown outside. Smart finds Tatum. Back to Smart. Inside, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Morant against Smart. Now the pass to Bain. Now the dish to Adams. Out to Brooks. Lets the three fly. The offensive rebound. And another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
So he comes up empty, missing both. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Williams gets the bucket.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Bain with the screen on Smart. Morant kicks to Bain. Sinks the three-pointer.
Pitt works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. No good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation. Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Morant scanning the floor. He had a nice open look right there. Jackson's got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Celtics with the lead. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Horford with the screen on Morant. Brown wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. The Grizzlies shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Morant drives in.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And here is Tatum. He has 6. In the corner, Horford with it. He dishes it to Williams. Celtics passing it around. Here's Brown. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Jackson. Tatum against Bain. Brooks kicks to Jackson. That's to Bain. Jackson, a screen on Tatum. Here's Bain. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Here's Morant following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Brown the pass to Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Smart. Fires for three. And Boston with the rebound.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Tatum. Dish now to Horford. Tatum looking around. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Jackson misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brown kicks to Horford. The kick out to Brown. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Bain sets the screen for Morant to stop the run. And Desmond Bain good for 3. Bain's got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now Tatum. He's got 6. In the corner, Horford with it. Tatum down low. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it.
25. The Grizzlies. 24.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Celtics shooting 55% from the fourth. They're feeling very confident offensively. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Jones is out there with Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
Here's Jones after the basket by Boston. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics leading by 3. To the paint, here's Griffin, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Blake Griffin is so strong, folks, that if you foul him, you better hammer him, because otherwise it's an and one waiting to happen.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Pass to Concho from the arc. And here's Kennard. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Aldama. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's White on the wing. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. Jones against Brogdon. Griffin. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Memphis moving it around. There's a screen. Pass to Conchar. And he's good on the 3 ball. Conchar's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Brogdon against Jones. No good, unable to end this run. Indoors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jalen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kennard for 3. Rebound, Boston. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. White finds Gallinari. No good on the triple. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. The pass to Aldama for the lead. It's good from long range. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Brogdon outside. Out to White. Pass to Cornette. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the Tiley pump fake.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Kennard setting the pick for Jones. For 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Kennard with a screen on Brogdon for the 3. Kennard's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jones, the pass to Concha. Here's Aldama. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
For 3, Brogdon. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And after a quick...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Grizzlies shooting 47%, pretty solid. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. It's Jackson with the drive.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. Feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And finished off by Brown.
I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
And then Morant slams it in.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Tatum with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Morant with it, picked up by Brown. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the ring, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
One of the things you love about Jason Tatum, he's cooking right now. He's putting it to the defense, but by his emotions, it would never be betrayed.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Lets it go from deep. Jackson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Horford. Count that one. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Well, Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Smart. Outside, Horford. Passes to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Bain, no good. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Brown kicks to Horford. Back to Brown. Inside. Horford finds Tatum. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
They recover it. Morant with a wide open look. To halt the run. Adams' shot is off. The Celtics leading by 9. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Williams. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Horford no luck. Memphis has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Now here is Horford. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Smart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Out to Morant. Out left to the wing. Adams wide open. And another miss by Memphis. And here is Tatum. So we see Boston get the win here, even early on in this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
To the best kid.
RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three. Now here's Smart. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley left side. From downtown. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Over to the left wing. Garland for three. That's tipped. Horford with a steal. Outside, Brown. There's Tatum with the three. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
And the slam was so good, but the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Williams. Here's Tatum. Here's Smart. It's not going to go for him, and it's Cleveland the other way. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
The open shot, Horford. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams passes to Brown. Horford with it. Fires for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. The Cavs have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Smart against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. From outside the arc. On the wing, Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics with the lead. Smart outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Garland against Smart. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
The Celtics have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Horford outside. Lets a three fly. That one doesn't drop. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by Garland, and finished off by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Horford outside. Back to Smart. The kick to Tatum. This one for three. Buries it from 3.
guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Mitchell. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Getting better and recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Smart outside. Horford outside. Pass to Brown. Tie game in Boston. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Here's Brown. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Brown.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Mobley. Lets it fly. Hauled in by Brown. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Celtics making their last shot. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Williams with it. He's picked up by Garland. Now the Celtics on the move. Brown passes to Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Darius Garland. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics? Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them the charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea. Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Horford outside. Shot on the wing. Smart for 3, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
A minute 50 left to play in the half. Williams against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Boston. On target from range. Garland's got 7 points.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his 3-point shot.
Smart passes to Brown. The 3. No good on the shot. And it's Cleveland the other way. Left side Mitchell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Smart finds Brown. Going inside. Now Williams. And now the Cavaliers on the break. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Here's Brown. Here's Smart. And again, another missed shot. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Up in time. What a play! He drains it. So we conclude the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Danny Green, also Karis LeVert out there, Jetty Osman out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the power forward. Out to Horford. From behind the arc. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good. Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Got a line change here for Boston. Pass to Wade. Back to LeVert. Here's Wade. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Boston trailing. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to White. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Green. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Deflects the pass. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Pass to Wade. Back to LeVert. It's intercepted. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Griffin. Finished off the break. Now just a 1-point Cleveland lead.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
LeVert goes against Griffin. Here's Osman. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. White with it. Now LeVert defending. Here's Gallinari. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Wade. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The steal.
2 minutes. Boston foul. Luke Cornette. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brogdon against LeVert. Osman into the lane. And there's the rejection. And another fast break from Boston. The Celtics are running. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. LeVert goes against Brogdon. LeVert passes to Green. LeVert left side. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Pass to Griffin. LeVert goes against Brogdon. Rebounded by Lopez.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Green finds LeVert. Here's Osman. There's the triple. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Boston's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Griffin outside. Puts up a 3. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the left side wing. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Brogdon. Pass to Osman. LeVert goes against Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Here's Osman. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Brogdon drives in. Gallinari inside. Can they get it? The kick out to Griffin. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Danilo Gallinari out there with Griffin. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
LeVert passes to Lopez. Here's Osman. LeVert outside. Outside for Green. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Cornette. The kick out to White. From 10 feet away. Second shot opportunity. Cornette with the bucket.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here is Green. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Wade. Fires the three, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers. We've got a line change here for Boston, and a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. Okoro comes in for Osman. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green, and Garland is subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. Shakes him. Back to Horford. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. So let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Outside Mitchell. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Brown with some nice D. On the drive, Smart. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul, Isaac.
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading to the inside. Back to Okoro. The three. And another miss by Cleveland. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Tatum. From downtown. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Now Tatum. It's Williams, high post. Back to Tatum. The crossover. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wade from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Smart outside, and here's Horford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 3-pointer. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to Horford. Williams passes to Tatum. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
The Celtics shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Donovan Mitchell.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Brown can't hit. Here's Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
Shooting
good on the second one.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for 3.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Outside Tatum. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.